Haven't heard from him.
Hello, the YouTubes. We're gonna get started with some Hellfire raiding. Just waiting for people to show up, and we can get started. So whenever you mention his name, he knows.
Is it like Beetlejuice? Do you have to say it?
Yes, you have to say it 3 times, yeah.
Sunbury entered channel. Lycarian entered channel.
So Erie, no, what happened was I knew I was going to get here at 10, and I forgot that it's Albuquerque, and that's an hour ahead of raid or server time. I was like, oh, so I'm going to get there at like 9.
Lycarian, there's actually a guild on Silverhand called the Pantsless. Almost there, DB.
God damn it, Gale, get your fat ass mount out of the wall.
Well, because you asked him nicely.
Okay, I'll be summoned 2 feet. Ooh ah, ooh ooh ah.
Yeah, whoever that was trying to speak, you sounded like a broken robot.
Sabres entered channel. Ariel Linda entered channel. Korea entered channel.
The mumble voice sounded surprised though, Korea got it. Like, Korea entered channel. Oh my god, it's Korea!
Samerka entered channel. Kane entered channel. TheArkaras entered channel.
Kane, what I did is I took the old case, put it on the floor just flatwise, and then stuck my other case on top of it.
Yeah.
Works.
And that's not worse than just a plank of wood. Alright.
Well, actually, it's like metal, so it won't conduct. Anyway.
I'll just suspend it from my ceiling using like metal cables.
And just wrap the cables in like glow lights or whatever, so it just. Right?
At that point, why don't you put all the strings on a rotor and just have it spin?
Just have like the fans facing down towards you, so it's just blowing hot air on you while you play. Oh, it's funnier in my mind than it is coming out of my mouth.
Think about it, you'd have to have a really big fan in your computer to pull that off.
Man, I've got like a I guess it's a 180mm fan on the top of my computer case. Put your hand over there and fucking get a sunburn off of it.
Oh, your computer's burning real hot. Did you get that checked out?
Might be exaggerating a little bit, but you can definitely feel it.
Kidding?
Yeah.
I put my hand over any of my external ports, it feels like an air conditioner. Freaking love my computer.
My computer's old and it's working really hard to play this game.
What the hell does that even mean anyway? Get a sunburn from hot air. What?
Deal with that. Just deal with it.
It'd be a steam burn, but okay.
There's no water in there. It would not be a steam burn, jerk.
Pretty sure it'd just be a regular old burn.
My hand got cooked.
Yeah,
Exactly. If we're gonna go with the sunburn, steam burn is a lot more reasonable.
Man, I got a
It's
really
called
bad
air
sunburn.
fry.
I got a really bad sunburn. Oh, what'd you do? Go to the beach? No, I put my hand over my computer.
It could be like a moon burn, like from Moonfire. It burns like the moon.
Shut the fuck up.
You guys
You
know
see,
that,
DB,
Kiki?
this is why we can't have nice things.
It's true, 'cause I don't have any nice things.
Is it because
Is a sunburn from your computer a nice thing?
Yes.
Burns like the moon.
Hey, Kane, did you get my message?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Where the hell's our priest?
Carrion's doing play-by-play.
Oh, I mean, I guess I could set it on the desk here. It's just to
Tribal and Ender
dangle
channel.
over the edge like inch and a quarter, and then it'd have
Lost
to be
track of
close to the
time.
wall.
Just enough for your OCD to kick in.
Well, it's that, and it would be pretty close to the wall in the back. I don't want to have it too close. I don't have enough space for, fucking hot air to just blast right back in.
And just having it sit on the carpet really, I mean, it's not like a server rack. I mean, is it really going to make that much of a difference?
Depends what his carpet's like.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, it does.
Taco Ender channel.
Especially if you're talking about if you have airflow going through the bottom of the case, then yes.
Who does? Okay, well, I guess I'm old school,
Yeah,
cheap ass case.
it's got a space. I mean, I guess my fucking power supply draws in from the bottom because it's on the bottom, but I do have like a little shelf, it's like a plank from my bookshelf over here. I could throw over there, I guess. I don't know. I'll mess with it tomorrow.
Did you get a cooler master?
No, I got one of my friends recommended a case, like a Fractal R5. It's a big fucking case, but it's so quiet. It's nice.
Yeah, after going to full tower case, I'll never go back to a half or mid rather.
Mid.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one, it's I don't know how it's mid. I mean, it's taller than shit. It's wide. It's probably the widest fucking case I've ever had. But it's got this fucking noise dampening foam. Like without a fan on in here, I cannot tell it's running even at like 60, 65.
Hey, Doom Roller.
It's so quiet.
I got this.
So we are missing
No one.
an only known priest.
He's here now.
Uh.
So no one.
Hooray, I don't have to heal either. Sweet.
Thank God.
It's true.
You're a terrible healer, Al.
Well, Charmin, yes I am. I'm getting better though.
You always let me die in Kata, and you're still letting me down.
That's for fun.
That's usually when the healer tells you that you're his bitch.
It's not epic unless a buddy or two dies.
True. Kill of Cho'Gall, you let me die. the last 4% when I wasn't even tanking.
Sounds like me.
And every week after, they're like, "Oh yeah, you dying on the well is good news, good idea." Nah.
Don't blame the healer. If you're DPS and you...
I was a healer too at one point.
Oh, you blame yourself.
I can try to blame myself, but it wasn't my job to keep myself up. That would be your job.
Well, what was I, the healer that healed the heals?
You were the raid healer, damn it. I made sure.
I know we went over this last week, training, but I can't banish that dude anymore. Yeah, they changed it to where like you can't like mind control it or anything. So apparently people would mind control it, and they would like take him over to like Fell Lord or something.
That's cool.
Like I saw a video like where they killed the Weapon Lord, and they took Void Scribe over to Fell Lord, and he broke out of the mind control and then like respawned. He just like fucking flew through the wall and killed everyone.
Okay, but like, what does that have to do with banish?
I don't know.
Unrelated.
The coding is tied into the backpack, so they can't get rid of one without the other.
Like, I don't know, the same sort of like, I don't know. I mean, they killed Charm Effects, killed Mind Control, and they killed Banish all together, but that's not what the hell I did. Every other CC that still works, but not Banish.
They're like, oh shit, we found an exploit. Better nerf warlocks.
I guess.
They love you, they really do.
What it really sounds like is you need to bribe them.
I'm going to spend all of this trash trying to banish Void's Grabothalos, just so you guys know. It'll work eventually.
It's fine, just try it enough times. It should go through.
A GM just ports in and goes, fine!
Dude, if a GM was watching our raid, I wouldn't know whether to be amused, insulted, or just downright disgusted.
How about all at once?
All of us, like, you guys don't deserve to raid.
I'm pretty sure, like, more disgusted would be like, what the fuck are you doing wasting your time here, dude?
Can someone drop a mailbox? I have a letter that I don't know where from and I'd like to read it.
It's probably from me, like, 6 months ago.
There you go.
Is your name Thaumaturge Vashreen? Because if
well,
so...
that's my mage alt, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm capped on oil, and I killed Doom Rollers. They were like, we gotta give you your oil, but we can't.
Yeah, fucking oil. What's
Capped
the
on
point?
oil?
So useless.
Isn't the oil cap like 100,000?
Okay, I guess I'm not capped on oil, but they sent me a letter saying, like, well, you lost some currency, and the letter was empty.
They're trolling you.
Well, I'm glad we got that sorted out.
Alright, go ahead and pull this crap. Go ahead and... yeah, you're on it, Kriya. Oh, you missed. Hunter that can't shoot.
Alright, we better switch this. Oh no, he's gonna die, never mind.
You worry too much.
Sitting there on trash, I was like biting his fingernails. Is he gonna taunt? Is he gonna taunt?
Time to change the onion on my belt pretty soon.
onion on your belt?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because you're a bunch of fucking kids.
It's a Simpsons reference I thought somebody would get. Wow.
Lycarian probably got it.
Do I love The Simpsons? I don't get it.
Yeah, same here.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in 14 years.
Shit's probably from The Simpsons from before you were even born.
I haven't seen The Simpsons for so long. You're like extremely quiet for me, Maurice.
Is this loud enough?
Not yet. Okay, so... Alright. I'm just gonna go over it again just because some people had issues last week and I think Sam's new and I'm eagerly awaiting Sam to explode and kill everyone for like 10 attempts in a row. Just really waiting for that to happen.
Well, now we will.
Boss is Tinked on Blue. First phase is really easy. Everyone just kill the imps whenever they pop up. Primarily melee, that's fine. We have a decent number of them, so I think 4, so the imp should be fine. When a Killian comes out, you get Chains of Fel, just run away, break those. Fel Surge hits 5 people. From my experience, it seems to be the closest 5. Now, it'll choose like 3 melee and 2 ranged, or 2 melee and 3 ranged. It doesn't seem to always be, but like 99% of the time, it seems to be the closest people. Just be prepared for that. You get Fel Surge, stop whatever the fuck you're doing, you get back to green, you drop it on green. Everyone stands on top of each other when they drop it. For the next Fel Surges and the ones after the first one, drop it as close as you can to the fire that's already there. If you drop it in melee, I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to call you a Dumbo because you are. You cannot be dropping it in places aside from edge of the platform right there. If you drop it in melee, it's going to really screw the rest of the encounter up. As soon as a Killian dies, I'll start casting a little shadow stuff. Depending on the timer on the imps, if there are still imps up, or there is 5 seconds left to the next spawn, we wait for them to come out, we'll kill them, and then we move. As soon as that happens, take the boss over to purple. Omnis is the ad we deal with next. We'll do a black hole. We'll put that somewhere in ranged. 2 or 3 people is enough to soak it. Don't go in by yourself unless you have some sort of an immunity or major damage reduction cooldown. Don't just, go into it thinking that someone else will be there. Just kind of wait, if it helps, turn on friendly nameplates so you know if someone else is going in with you. If you have the Fel Singed debuff, meaning you touched anything that was green, you touched fire, you got hit by an imp, you stood in fire, you had Fel Surge, don't go soak the black hole because it will explode.
What the heck was that for?
I love that so much. Fucking disc priest in the other group that pulls someone off every time. But yeah, if you get the green debuff, don't go into the black hole, you'll explode and it'll suck. If you get Void Surge for the first one, drop it on the star. For anything after that, just drop it on the edge of the platform. Anywhere on that side is fine. In that range, your job is to focus on the unstable Void Fiends. Make sure, as ranged, we are a sizable amount, or a sizable distance away from the melee. If we stand close, the Void Fiends are going to teleport into melee, and it's going to put fire all over the fucking place, and it's going to be terrible. Be away from the melee as much as you can, range. Don't be up close to them. Don't stand in the Void Fiend, their little purple swirly thing. If you stand in it, it'll spawn fire. We don't need any more fire than what we get just from the surges. As soon as Omnis dies, boss will be around 35% because they share health. That's when we kind of move the boss towards the center of the room. Everyone else kind of moves towards the center of the room as well. We'll be getting Fel Surge and Void Surges in this phase. We'll also be getting both type of ads still. With Fel Surge, you still drop it over here on this green side. In this phase, anywhere on this side is fine. You don't have to drop it on green. Just get as close to the edge as you can and get back. Same with the Void Surge. Just get anywhere on the other side you can to the edge. It's only in the first phase that we need to drop it on green as best we can. As long as it's generally as far on this side as you can be for the third phase Fel Surges, that's fine. This is when the boss will kind of shift between Fel and Void, so tanks, you guys need to make sure you guys tank just one form of him, meaning if you tank him in the green phase, you only ever tank him in the green phase. He'll do like a strike and a Void Strike, or a Fel Strike and a Void Strike, just tank him off every time he does one of those. Just continuing to stay on top of the ads and stuff until 30 or 20%, which we hero and just stack in the middle and burn the boss. Finish the ads that are up, etc. Like I said, most important part of the fight is just watching your damn debuffs and dropping the fire where it needs to be. If you get hit with the purple, or if you stand in purple, if you interact with anything that's green, you'll explode and fuck everyone else up around you. If you get standing green and you touch any sort of purple, you explode and hurt everyone else around you. For the most part, I'll be soaking. Kyria, you can soak as well. Normally, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. There's not going to be that much fire. Trife when you kind of know what you're doing too. If you want to run off and you see green getting close, or you see there's a lot of green, just dip into some purple and go explode it or something. You kind of know what you're doing. I'll be taking care of quite a bit of it just because I have multiple ways to reset my debuffs. So.
Gammon will save us.
So we've got a number of legendary rings now, so do you want to coordinate when we use that?
Generally in the first phase, pop it when a Killian spawns. Should be out of phase 1 by the next line, and then pop it when Omnis spawns. And then depending on how long it takes to go from 35% to 20, just save it and pop it when we do hero.
Do you want Gale to do that, or Ashelia? Those are melees.
Literally, whoever's in melee, it just doesn't matter. So I try to call out when you're using it too, because some people like to light up some sort of cooldowns with it or something. I know it's healing I like too, so.
If you could give me like 30 seconds before you use it so I can build up Fury and stuff.
I know it's a little bit, well, no, it's the same for DPS, I guess, because it redistributes all the damage that you do, so it's nice to pair cooldowns with it if you can. It's not like, oh, just use the ring and I'll save my cooldowns for later. It's better to try to kind of time it with your cooldowns. Just dumb because it has a 2-minute cooldown while most classes are 3 minutes, so fuck off, I guess, from Blizzard. Anyway. Like I said, drop the fire on green in phase 1. Drop it on yellow for the first Void Surge in phase 2, and then on the edge for everything else. Drop your fire on the left side. And in phase 3, drop your Void on the right side. Kill ads, all standard stuff. Watch your debuffs. So, just be smart.
These gaps in reality, I must tear them wider.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy who stand before you.
Be faster with dropping that surge. You move as soon as you see it. Don't wait.
Pop and ring.
Don't wait 2 seconds in DPS. You get the fuck out of there.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, as soon as you enter up the priority as well. Those for all ads. Much better with those.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Three, 2, 1.
4.
Alright, go ahead and wait. We're gonna have imps in just a second.
1.
Alright, go ahead and blow the fuck out of these imps. Let them move once they're dead.
Servants of the Lord.
Range, make sure you keep your distance from melee here so these void fiends don't go in. Okay, go ahead and everyone get to the other side. Move the boss kind of purple, just right slightly kind of north of it, really.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember range, make sure you guys focus on these void fiends. Just gonna kind of dance with it here in the center, so stay away from me. Remember, like, Herring, you want to drop that void back on yellow. Alright, Omnis is up. You want Omnis when there's no ads up. Careful, I'm gonna clear some of this ground out here.
Gonna pop ring in 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Melee for just a second. Get away from kind of the center. I'm gonna try to clean this up just a little bit. Alright, 2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2.
Okay, there's some still behind you, but it's not bad. Remember, if there's any spots that you see green's about to meet purple, make sure you get the fuck away from it.
1.
I like that.
4, 3.
Beware.
Okay, let's watch out here, guys, towards the center. Clear this out a little bit.
Boy.
Arc up. Yeah, it looks like a couple people exploded out there that shouldn't have. Get arc up, please, if you can.
3, 2.
What happened over there? Did green and purple meet?
Fell spawned underneath me.
Okay.
Tony's dead.
Okay, go. Everyone kind of move towards the center now. It's pretty clear in the center. Just be smart when you drop your stuff. Tell surges, remember, drop yours up to the left where all the other green is. Close as you can. Remember to stay on these ads still. Try to get those away from melee if you can.
4, 3.
Watch out, there's one in melee, guys. Try to strafe as much as you can around him. Come on, guys, ads still a big priority here. I don't want to see anybody cleaving off the boss onto the ads. You cleave from the ads to the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, can you move the boss like towards the way back behind you guys? I'm gonna clean this purple out here. Everyone kinda get the fuck out of the center.
1.
4, 3,
I'm gonna do it in a second.
2.
Alright, out of the center, out of the center, out of the center.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna clear some of this green off in the back too, so watch out.
He's at 23%. Can we get Hero?
20%.
20%? Okay.
Yes, that's what he does his explosions.
3.
Alright, guys, stay on these ads, please. Kinda keep the boss where he's at, it's clean up here. Guys, try to get towards the center if you can, best you can. Finish with these ads, it's about to transition.
I tear apart.
Go ahead and push them hard. Alright, finish these void fiends. Go ahead and hero. As soon as these void fiends are dead, everyone get under the boss. Remember to drop your surges in safe places. Kill that last void fiend, guys, please. Anyone.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, stack up, stack up, stack up. Watch the fire and stuff. Oni, go ahead and drop your split. Go ahead and do it now. And go ahead and do your healing tide, just be safe. And drop these surges out. Go ahead and drop your barrier there, try to. Alright, just finish him off for the next one. Nice job. Messy, but good.
I see it. I can see.
Of course.
The portal is unlocked. It will take us directly to Gul'dan. Now he will
We'll
pay
do
for
broad
his
shoulders
crimes.
first. Go ahead and go back towards the center where what's his dick is, and go up to Manaroth. The fuck's that mage's name? Khadgar, there you go.
That mage, implying he's not the main character of the expansion.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's Green Jesus.
Alright, going to Owl.
So does that make Khadgar white Jesus, or...?
And 2 strength, crit multi-strike, one-handed maces.
I think one's agi.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, it is. One's strength, one's agi. It's had the same like icon, so I'm confused. That'd be the strength one then if anyone wants that one.
I don't know why people are following me, by the way.
Harry, don't you need that for Frost?
I'm going unholy.
You don't need that DP or anything.
Better gear optimization if I go unholy instead of frost. I'll have to re-gear.
Fair enough.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then the
We're going
agility,
only all
crit
into-
multi-strike. Well, I was just looking at his weapon. He's got like the same one. It's a little more crit in the socket, I guess, but I figured 15 item levels.
No, I did. I just wasn't paying attention.
Do you want that at all, Owl? I think you're the only one. I guess Ashelia too, but I don't know what the fuck rogues use these days.
Yeah, combat is good for like that fight over there, but it's not my main spec.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that involves a lot of ads, yeah, combat is good.
Okay.
I know this is probably gonna take longer than 8 minutes, so I should probably just see if I can get my stuff done now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, man. So, we'll try it like the conventional way, moving from the Doomguard to the Infernal spawners. For the first attempt, if we end up with a million Infernals and ads and stuff, what I'll do is I'll switch it around. We'll do the Doomguard first, and we'll go ahead and go over to Infernals, and we'll do Imps. We have Kriya this week, so we should have a lot stronger range for those Infernals, so I'm not too worried anymore, I guess. Anyway, Sam and Kriya, you guys are the only two who weren't here last week, right? Or is there someone else that wasn't either? Okay. Alright, so, this is just a long fight. It's very, very annoying, but it's not very hard. It's just staying on top of the ads. There are ads you can interrupt, I guess, but it's not very important that you do. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, for the first phase, we just start off dealing with these different summoners. Starting the one on red, and then we go purple, and then we go green, and then the actual boss fight starts. Yeah, I mean, the imps cast stuff, I just don't know if it's worth using that on them or not. I guess you can, but I guess the Doom Lord can be interrupted, but that's just phase 1, and he's only alive for like 12 seconds, so it's up to you, dude. Anyway, so for the first summoner here, he'll put a Curse of the Legion on someone. After 20 seconds, it'll spawn a Doom Lord. Tanks just need to pick that up. That is the top priority whenever that dude spawns. We should only get one Doom Lord, because we should kill the summoner fast enough. Just do a little tank damagey sort of thing. I'll do a Shadow Bolt volley, make sure around that. He'll do Mark of Doom. Put like a big purple circle around 3 people. If you get that debuff, make sure you kind of run away from everyone else the best you can. Just make sure you don't blow up everyone. And then run towards the green ship in the center to get rid of it. So kind of like I'm doing right now. If you get the big purple circle around you, run in, take some damage from the fire, and then come back out. The reason for that is it'll expire if you take any sort of damage. If you don't take any damage and you let it expire, it will just flat out insta-kill you. So run to the green, pop it, and then come back. The purple portal spawns imps, just like a bunch of 9 little bastards who just cast Fell Blast on random people. Not a huge deal, just make sure you kill those. And the green portal spawns sets of 3 infernals, like every 30 seconds or something like that. Melee, make sure you're not standing next to them. That goes for ranged as well, because they're constantly pulsing a 50,000 AoE every second within 10 yards. Just make sure you're away from those. Ads are kind of the priority here. It also is a balance of killing these summoners fast enough too. So I mean, don't focus completely on the ads. Make sure we don't have like 30 infernals. But if there's 1 or 2 infernals up, it's fine. Go to the summoner. No, it's really not. It's worth just letting it expire so we can kill the first summoner fast enough. Because if you dispel it and we kill the Doom Lord, it takes much longer than 20 seconds, and we run the risk of getting like another Doom Lord out. Anyway, that's phase 1. We just move from portal to, or from pillar to pillar. Phase 2 will start. Boss will start kind of in the center. I'm gonna throw up markers here. Boss is gonna be tanked kind of at the blue over there with his tail to the green pillar. The boss facing the center of the platform. We are going to be stacking up. This goes for ranged. Melee are going to be generally kind of in front of this. On the yellow, for most of the phase, there's going to be a couple situations where we need you stack up back on the, if I get the marker to show up, kind of back on purple. I'll go into that in a second here. The 4 or 5, I guess, main mechanics the boss does. So do the glaive combo, tanks, you guys kind of got that figured out, right? You wait for a thrust, and then you get knocked back with the massive blast, and then the other tank taunts for the second thrust.
We got that, yeah.
Okay, make sure you just have some sort of mitigation up for that thrust, because you'll take a nasty bleed if you don't. He'll do a Fell Hellstorm, just call down meteors for about 3 seconds, just, you know, it's okay to stand in them. You know, try to avoid it, I guess, if you can, but if you stand in it, it's not going to hurt too bad. The only thing we want to avoid is if we're all stacked together standing in it, because they'll all spawn on top of us and kind of fuck us up. Big thing here is Manaron's Gaze. That's when everyone's going to kind of move back to the purple. He's going to fear 3 random people and kind of send them back towards that pillar. When that expires, each one of those people is going to do about 300,000 damage to anyone within 8 yards of those. That's why everyone stacks up, so we can all soak those. When he is finished with that and do the damage, we just kind of spread back out to restart. That way we don't get Infernals spawning back where we need to stack. He'll also do Fell Seeker, it's just a green yard, or like a green circle, just don't stand in it. He'll do a 10-yard one, shoot a missile at it, it'll explode. 20-yard one, shoot a missile, explode. 30-yard one, shoot a missile, and explode, and then that's it. So just don't stand in that, stack up for Manaron's Gaze, make sure you guys are staying on the Infernals and the Imps. It's very easy to fall behind. It is Imps and Infernals priority over the boss at all times. Once you reach 65%, you'll stop getting Imps and you'll only get Infernals. It's very easy at this point, in my opinion at least. Like, it's easier as it goes on, I think, except for the last phase, which still isn't that hard. No more Imps, just kill the Infernals. This is when the boss actually starts to die quite a bit faster, because there's less adds. Everything else functions exactly the same. We still have Gaze, still have Hellstorm, still have Glaive Combos, still have Fell Seekers, except he gains Shadow Force. So choose 3 random people, and he will push you away from him. Think of it kind of like the winds on his scar. He'll push you towards the edge of the platform. It'll just be like a big purple line to you. We also stack up behind that pillar for that, because it'll just push you up against the pillar and you don't have to worry about it. So I'll be calling out, you know, stack, 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 etc., etc. Just be ready for that when it comes in. Then it's the same until 35%, and he kind of goes into like a little massive empowerment. All of his abilities function a little bit differently here. Empowered Shadow Force, he destroys that last pillar, so we can't stack up against it anymore. So what we do is we move the boss kind of out towards a little bit further than blue, kind of towards red. Actually, no, I'm gonna move that. It's bad. And just keep him right on blue. That's fine. Make sure you kind of, you know, keep him facing the same way. That way he's getting knocked off. We're going to then stack up for 35% phase over on the orange. I'll do the Empowered Shadow Force. This will send everyone flying to the edge. Just run against it. It doesn't push that hard on normal. If you have some sort of speed boost, all the better. It shouldn't push you off on normal as long as you run against it. Now you can like strafe and position yourself to where you get pushed towards the furthest part of the platform. I advise doing that if you can. The Empowered Glaive combo has a cleave component added to it now. I mean, no one needs to be in front of the boss. If you are, you're going to get fucked up by those glaive thrusts. This goes for the tanks, meaning one tank is going to be in front of the boss at all times. The other tank is going to be off to the side, ready to taunt for that last glaive thrust. So remember, you get the glaive thrust, you get the massive blast, and then the other tank will taunt for that last glaive thrust and get in front of the boss. That way it doesn't hit anyone else. Then you guys kind of go from there. Make sure you guys don't stack on each other. Like I said, it will cleave, it will put the bleed on both of you, and it will suck. It'll do the Empowered Fell Hellstorm, it'll just do little meteors on the ground for the rest of the phase, and it'll get worse and worse and worse. It's kind of the soft enrage to fight. He'll do Empowered Manaron's Gaze. Now this is a tricky one. He'll do 3 people with this. Kind of like before, and he'll start pushing you towards the edge. However, for every person that soaks one of these, it spawns a pool underneath you, and if everyone soaks these, it will spawn a pool that covers the entire platform, and that is bad. So generally what we need to do is, what I typically went with in the other group was the Hunter, the Warlock, and the 2 Mages. Now if those guys happen to be the people that get gazed, like I said, kind of, I'll pay attention and call out, you know, if one of those guys gets gazed, I'll take over. Otherwise, just watch out for that. Make sure nobody else but those people, or just one range with each person soaks it. If everyone goes out and soaks, like I said, it's bad. You can usually get away with just winging it, as long as you make sure no one else is with you. It's not that complex. The Fell Seeker functions the same way, except it just hits everyone now, depending on where you're standing. I mean, so he'll hit the ground and it'll just hit everyone. If you stand in the green circle, obviously it'll hurt more, so still continue to avoid it, but it'll just do damage to everyone. It's more of a healer concern. Like I said, instead of getting hit for 300,000, you only get hit for 110 if you avoid it. Other than that, like I said, it's one of those fights that, much like a lot of other stuff in here, it's much more cohesive than it sounds. Just everything kind of ties together pretty well in it. Just a long fight, and it's just a matter of rhythm and repetition. Just killing the ads, stacking up, spreading back out, killing the ads, stacking up, spreading back out, some shit. Just remember, guys, kind of like everything else in here, the ads are always priority over anything else.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm at 35%. Okay, as soon as the thunder dead, everyone start moving over to the purple one. Don't hang around behind, just move over to the purple one. Stuff will kind of warp and follow us, so. Doom guards out, everyone on that Doom Lord. Remember, run towards the center with those. Good. Watch out for Infernals there. As soon as this Doom Lord's dead, kind of clean this stuff up a little bit. Primarily the Infernals, just kind of leave the imps down. Go ahead and just push that sucker. Okay, over to the next one. Remember, everyone move with these. If you lag behind the imps, you're down in like half a second. Go ahead and clean these Infernals up a bit. Shouldn't have any more imps spawning until Manny comes back out. The ones that are still on, they're fine. Make sure you kill those when the phase starts. Yeah, this is looking much better than last week already.
%10 on some.
Watch out, I'm moving that mark. It was a little bit ahead. Tank the boss up a little bit now. Alright, remember guys, stay on top of these ads. They're more delayed now, so we have like 45 seconds to Infernals every time. Just make sure you guys stay on the ads at all times. Better to delay boss damage a little bit. Make sure you stay on the head of ads. Go ahead and turn the boss then. Right there's perfect. Okay, everyone get behind the boss. Towards purple.
Gonna pop ring when we get out of this.
Good. Spread back out. Spread back out. Thanks. Make sure you guys are ready to pick up as soon as you can. You can't be having the boss move like that. Try to get him back closer. You should be able to pick him up right as he does the knockback, so he doesn't move at all. Okay, that's good. That's good. You guys make sure you stay on these ads. It's looking good. That was perfect. Oh shit, I forgot to call the stack up. Just resize block if you can, it won't do any damage. Never mind.
I'm just active in melee.
Yeah, this is the entirety of phase 1, so just stacking up and spreading out. Watch Spellseeker, try behind the boss. Remember, try not to be behind the boss once it's time to stack. We don't want Infernals popping up back. Okay, go ahead and get behind the boss. Good. Remember, everyone else move back with these people that get gazed too. There you go, spread back out. Good so far. Alright, can you move the boss out? Maybe just when he's done with this spell, about 4 or 5 yards or so, just a little bit. Kind of do the purple is just behind his weird little chest plate thing. Or the blue, rather. Right there's good.
Gonna pop DPS ring.
Stack up, stack up, stack up. It's my fault. Fucking tank. Remember guys, you cannot get hit with the bleed there, it sucks. You got knocked all the way fucking back and I couldn't get to you.
That was more my bad.
It's all good. Yeah, that bleed, it doesn't fuck around. It actually hits pretty hard, like 70,000 a second. It also kind of, you know, teaches you to use a cooldown during his actual wave thrust. I think that's like well fun.
Beware.
Go ahead and just jump off or stand in for Infernal or something. That was good. It was much better. We'll do another attempt while we're here, and then we'll take a break. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it takes some practice lining up those cooldowns and stuff for the thrust. I'm not sure it's possible to get every single one. You're probably going to miss one every now and then, but just make sure you pop at least something, though, to help survive it, because the bleed will fuck you up when you get knocked out of range.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot easier for DB to stay in range.
Oh yeah.
I'm the fat kid on campus over here as a DK.
Yep. If you're mobile and you can DPS or something while you move, that's fine, but if you do more, it's gonna spawn right behind the sun. I'll get ready. He's out. We didn't move this time. Nope, don't run that towards the edge, run that in towards the green like Aaron. Don't want to let that expire. If it expires, it can just kill you. Okay, go ahead and clean these ads up. Quite a bit of infernals up. Good. I don't know how feasible it is for you to master those imps in the actual fight there, Harry, but if you can, it'd be cool too. I know they're spread out.
It's not that, it's if I get an imp and I get like an infernal with an imp, it's kind of a... I gave Triflin a pretty good scare earlier.
Alright, on to the next one, guys, remember? As soon as the first summon...
Keep me on my toes.
As soon as whatever summoner's dead, we move to the next one immediately, no matter what's happening. Alright, try to stay on top of these infernals a little bit here. We just have infernals now, so...
Gonna pop ring.
Remember too, with that ring, after 15 seconds you explode from whatever damage you do, so make sure you try to kind of time that too with some sort of fat spawns and stuff like that. Like, you know, the other group, we time it like just the way where it pops right when Manaroth comes out, so it kind of explodes all on top of them.
Alright.
It's definitely something you learn and get, you know, experience with. Like, as a healer, I still have no idea what the fuck to use mine, so go ahead and get Sam up, please. You guys make sure you're not standing on those infernals, there's fucking a lot of people up. Boss is out. Stay on top of these ads now. Alright, try to pull them out a bit to where, remember, kind of like the blue is just like, there you go. Go and stack up, stack up, stack up. There, I'll get create. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say so. Make sure if you do have some sort of person or doing those gazes that you use it as well. Smaller group sizes, it doesn't seem to scale very well. Go figure. Thank you guys.
I think he taunted before.
Yeah, because he already had the massive blasting buff. Alright, let's go ahead and die. Yeah, you got hit for like 800,000. You want to make sure you taunt after the blast. Because it's not the thrust that gives you the debuff, it's the blast.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll take 5 now and once everyone's up there. Okay, be back around 10-10ish. Hey, just waiting on Oni then, it looks like. There he is. Alright, make sure you eat something there, Sam. Give me just a second here. Okay. Let's get right back to it. I think everyone knows how stuff works.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. On to the next. Okay. Can have a Doom Lord spawning in 2. Get ready. Alright, peace out. Just go ahead and focus on the summoner now. These infernals are fine. Okay, on to the next. Mano's coming out for a couple seconds.
The Legion wills it. It will be done.
Gonna pop ring.
Okay, he's out. Okay, go ahead and stack up behind him. Try to pull him out just a bit more if you can. There you go. Careful guys, both of you guys get hit with the bleed there. Remember, make sure no one's behind the boss once we move away from the gazes. It's very important we don't get any infernals to spawn back there. Been kind of lucky we haven't so far. Okay, go ahead and stack up. This one's gonna hurt. Okay, go ahead and stack up. Oh, it's gonna suck. It's infernals are bad. Tony, go ahead and Healing Tide. Really no other point to use it now. Guess we'll just catch up. So make sure we're staying on those imps too, guys. A lot of damage coming out from those. Go ahead and stack up. Let me after this on this one. Make sure if you're low, you use some sort of negation or healthstone, whatever. Go ahead and get arc up, please. Just try to keep an eye on your health and stuff. Okay, go ahead and stack up. Oh, never mind, went to phase 3 instead. Remember, stay on the infernals, we have no more imps. I have no idea if he's gonna gaze now or if he's gonna do it later. So he's gonna do it later, it's fine with me. Or there's no excuse not to blow the shit out of these fucking infernals now, there's no more imps. Unless you're melee, of course.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, and go ahead and move behind the boss. No Shadow Force. Or run towards him. Good. And go ahead and stay back there, actually. Never mind. I'll get arc. Don't grip him. Go ahead and spread back out.
Gonna ring.
Took an awfully long time to do that combo.
Just taking his time, man. Very much feel safe here. Okay, go ahead and wait for these infernals to spawn. Get behind the boss. Shadow Force.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Destruction.
Ah, it's bad timing. I think someone fell off.
Owlburgers entered channel.
When do we hero?
35%.
Okay. Gonna save ring for then.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and kind of get behind him. We're gonna have a gaze right afterwards, so.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Go ahead and
DB
get
got
Larry up if
gazed.
we can. Go ahead and get him up if we can. DB got it? Which should literally never happen.
Yeah, he got gazed.
Oh, that's clearly broken. Tank's supposed to be immune. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can push him before the next Shadow Force. We got 10 seconds. Gotta finish these infernals here, guys.
5.
You guys, I don't mean to sound like a dickhead, but you guys gotta get a lot better with the mitigation. Shouldn't have like 11 bleeds go through for an entire phase. I'm sorry.
To be honest, the bleed seemed totally random.
It comes with every thrust if you don't have a mitigation up.
Well, I've gotten it with mitigation up, so...
Harry's gonna die pretty fast here, but go ahead and hero anyway, just get some experience with this. Alright, remember one person per gaze. Never mind. We're gonna die. Oh, it looks like one person can do it themselves, actually.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get some practice running against him for this. Remember, if you run into those pools, it slows you down too. You won't get pushed near as far. Something else I probably should have said. But no, if you have active mitigation up, you won't get the bleed, I promise you.
I guess I should be asking you the question of mitigation. Do you mean increased dodge
literally,
or parry chance, or
whatever your
damage
active,
reduction?
literally whatever your active mitigation is for your class. I don't know what it is for Death Knights. I know Paladins, it's Shield of the Righteous, Warriors, Druid, it's Savage Defense, whatever your active mitigation is.
Be room tap, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be Death Strike. So I've gotten it with rune tap up, so...
Yeah, if you have your shield done, or not your shield, but whatever it is from Death Strike, it should never hit you. Yeah, I should have said that. I didn't mean to say any sort of cooldown. I meant literally just your active mitigation. Kind of like Kilrog, you know?
Problem is it, like, rune tap says it's my active mitigation, but I've had it up for when he hits me with that, and I still get it, so... I don't know, DKs are fucking weird.
I guess.
The odd man out in the tank department. I'm just gonna blame it on Manaroth being a bitch.
No, it actually looks like on normal, just one person can deal with standing or soaking the gaze last phase, so that's kind of cool, I guess. As long as everyone's topped off, I guess, before it expires.
What I find most disturbing is the fact that DB got weird.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. I don't know if the smaller group it just ran out of people and it chose him or what, but I know this entire fucking expansion's group scaling and shit has never been favorable for small groups. I don't understand it. They have killed Manaroth like 12 times. I've never seen it on tanks, so that kind of confused the shit out of me.
Yeah, confused the shit out of me. I immediately taunted when Manaroth decided to walk off. He's like, no, stay here. Then he decided to punt me into no man's land. Second note, DB's been awfully quiet tonight. Is he like zombie moding it right now?
I thought you were the Death Knight.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Right, and on to the next. Doomlord's coming out in a second. And he's her. next one. Take this time to clean some stuff up.
The Legion wills it. It will be done. Masters call you to this world once more. Beware.
Pop and ring.
And gaze. Let's do it here. It's fine. Kind of like I said, try to move the boss just a little bit again. There you go. Watch spell seed. Go ahead and get those infernals behind the boss first, guys. Try to kill those. We got about 15 seconds next gaze.
Damn it.
Someone get over there and get them up after this gaze. Right, stack up, stack up, stack up. Careful that infernal to the right. Oh, someone's gonna fall off. Well, just about. Get that infernal behind him, stack up, stack up, stack up. Get good at move. Get behind his left foot-ish. Go ahead and heal and tide. Fuck of it.
Gonna pop ring.
Okay. Don't move yet, don't move yet. Alright, and now stack up. Good. Let's finish his ads, just get him to 65. Or, guys, don't ignore the ads at any point. Should be able to get him there before the next set of imps, though. No, maybe not. Alright, after this spell seeker, you're just gonna transition. Alright, don't be behind him just yet. We got about 15 seconds to the next Shadow Force. We don't want any infernals behind him. and get behind him. I'm kind of almost right underneath him, really. I'm gonna run against these, kind of like a Scar. It's good practice for the last phase. Doesn't matter now because you have the wall to protect you, but make sure we stay back here. Gaze. And I'm probably gonna die. Oh, never mind. Thank you, Jeeves. Go ahead and kill these or not imps, but infernals.
Beware. Beware.
Noticing a lot of people, including myself, take a lot of damage during those hellstorms, especially as much the shadows on the ground. You're not standing in those as best you can. Standing in one or two of them's fine. Don't stand in 30 of them. Alright, get behind him. Shadow Force. And the gaze, just stay here, just stay here.
Are tanks immune to the pushback until final phase?
Yes. You guys should get Shadow Force. I don't even think. Do you guys get it in phase 4 though, don't you? Or no?
I think we do. It's just I don't think we get it before then. We're supposed to get it before then.
Theoretically, it's supposed to be like fucking gaze, but who knows? Some of you guys got it last time, so. Leave it to DB to fucking break the fight. Go ahead and try to get that Infernal. We got Shadow Force coming in soonish.
3, 2, 1.
And gaze. I'll get Owlburgers. You guys just get everyone else. Sorry. It's all good.
Hey, DB, I thought you charged him
Alright,
right
finish
there.
these Infernals, then push him. It's a good chance to transition cleanly. Go ahead and, not you just yet, not just yet. Okay, go ahead and hero now. No. Alright, remember guys, stack up over on orange now. Remember, if these gaze is just one person, the gaze go out with them. If you see someone else going for someone else, try to go another way, don't soak it with them. Possible for, as long as you're kind of topped off, for, you just soak the gaze for yourself, so. I'm sure we're not super stacked tight here. This is always going to be bad while on top of each other. It's alright. That's why we don't want to stack super tight. Just stay here for Shadow Force. Doesn't really do that much damage. Alright, remember, run against this, stay in the pools. It pushes you. Or it, like, slows you down. Just stay here, actually. The pools don't make that much damage, to be honest. Alright, watch Spellseeker. That was bad. Go ahead and Healing Tide. Oh boy. Yeah, that was bad. So, thought I mentioned that, I guess I didn't. We do not stack tightly in that last phase, we group up. We do not stack on top of each other, we group up. That way all the gazes don't pop on top of each other like that, and we don't get a fucking 900-yard puddle. Otherwise, if we're all in one group, all the gazes will go together, and then it will happen.
5, 4.
You kind of stand them almost like a line or a clump.
1.
Oh, we're all dead. Oops.
Yeah.
So just stand near each other, just not.
Don't worry, you got this.
Yeah, near each other, not on top of each other. For a couple reasons. One, obviously what just happened, the gigantic pool. And two, if we stand on top of each other, all of the Fellstorm little meteors are going to stand on top of us and it's just going to bombard the fuck out of us. So, kind of a loose stack, kind of like we do while we're standing on yellow. Remember, if you get that Shadow Force, or not if, but when you get that Shadow Force, position yourself to where you're going to be pushed back into a pool. It kind of ties together because the pools slow you down, and the Shadow Force won't push you near as hard. Other than that, this fight is kind of like Imperator. It's lasting long enough and staying awake for 10 minutes so you can kill it. And once our DPS gets there, you know, I don't want to sound like an, well, I kind of want to sound like an asshole, but our DPS is definitely kind of a bit behind what we should be. But that's okay. Ideally, you want to aim for like an 8-9 minute kill with this. We're just reaching 10 there, so. But it's okay.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
Set me.
Prime example of that. A lot of that sort of stuff comes with being familiar with the fight, too. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Next. Doom Lord's about to pop. There he is. Okay, on to the next.
Funnel here.
Fuck melee day, apparently. I guess it's every day, but...
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Make sure you guys stay on top of this stuff now. Okay, go ahead and stack up.
Pull him a bit back, or was it good?
Yeah, about right there's good.
Okay.
Like I said, where the blue is kind of under the chest plate, it's usually solid place.
Okay.
Beware.
And stack up. It's gonna be kind of rough. I'll get these people outside. There we go. Default, I get distracted watching everything else. Don't pay attention to Gaze timer. And just a heads up, DB, in the third or the fourth phase, when he gets powered, you won't want to charge back when you get knocked back, because what you'll do is you charge right back and get fucking glaived again. You want to make sure to take the knockback and just run back manually, since it's a cleave. I know our other tank had issues with that. God damn it, I missed it again. Fuck me.
Beware.
Watch this. Wait for this hellstorm. Double stack.
Beware.
And go ahead and stack down. There's the infernals as you come back.
My game just crashed. Be right back.
Okay. Guys, we're really falling behind on infernals. We have the previous setup, but we still have the next. That should never happen.
Should I healing tide?
Yeah, go ahead. They said do not ever turn on the boss in any situation, ever. Always the fucking ads. Didn't have 2 infernals in the previous setup. We have 45 seconds in between waves. It should never happen. It's in a transition, so we're not going to get that gaze. Okay, much better. Shadow Force coming in, get behind him. Make sure to stay behind him. Kind of get away from where those infernals are going to be, though, if you can. Okay. Watch the Seeker. Okay, have a Shadow Force a little bit. Make sure you're in a decent spot for it. Then a gaze is going to be immediately afterwards. Kind of get away from those infernals. Just make sure you're behind him. Good. Shadow Force in 5. Alright, we're gonna have one more Shadow Force, we're gonna have one more Gaze. Gaze is gonna be right afterwards. Okay, go ahead and finish these Infernals. Don't hero just yet, don't hero just yet. Save it, save it, save it, and do it now. Trying to time it so you have just enough time to the next Shadow Force. Alright, go ahead and pull the boss out. Guys, make sure to finish these Infernals, please. Seeing a couple people just on the boss, I don't know why. Remember, get to the orange side. One side Infernal's dead. Go ahead and pull the boss just a bit more out. Remember, guys, make sure we're not stacked. Make sure we're kind of... Go ahead and turn the boss more towards the right, away from where we're at. Right there's good. Alright, remember, one person per gaze. Use some sort of cooldown. Yeah. Excellent, that was perfect.
5, 4, 3.
Remember to position yourself for the Shadow Force that you get sent into the pool. I'm gonna run with these two against them. It's alright. Watch Spellseeker. Go ahead and Healing Tide, just be safe. Okay, we're gonna have a gaze again. Go to his other side. Okay, so other side, other side, other side. Should only have one more gaze. Remember, one person. Watch out, guys. It's gonna be a big puddle, I think. Nope, wasn't bad. Remember, make sure we stay spread out. Don't get hit by too many of these fireballs. Shadow Force, make sure to get pushed into a pool. After this, get UV up if you can. Otherwise, Ares gonna get wrecked. No, never mind, his massive blast thing fell off. Should be okay.
I got flown.
Alright, push the
Lost the worlds.
Want to kill him for the next gaze. Got about 15 seconds. The pool. For the Fellseeker, rather. Use whatever you got to stay alive during this gaze here.
Nope.
It's alright, he's gonna die. Whew.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
About as messy as any other kill I've had of him, so don't feel bad. It's just a messy end, just the way it goes. Hey, there's the 4-piece, cool.
Thanks, Ani.
Gul'dan has fled to the dark.
Right, conch chest.
He has no place left to run. We will
No, I bonus rolled my 4-piece there, like Arian.
And save me his skull.
But it's Triflins anyway, fuck you.
Reason.
It's messed up.
His response is awesome.
Shoit.
Yeah, sorry about that one, DB. I had no idea who was getting glaive, so I thought it was me, so I taunted while I got thrown.
I don't know if anyone can use this. It's pretty fucking sweet looking though. Agility polearm.
For lame-ass paladins.
Yeah, because clearly paladins are agility based.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can use it, so if anyone wants it for transmog or something, roll. I guess Korea can use it when the pre-patch comes out.
Right?
Oh yeah, right.
Alright, well I'm not using it, you can have it, Korea, have fun.
Survival.
And then, multi-strike spirit necklace. Yeah, I guess I should roll on that, I guess. It's nasty multi-strike. It's better than a 675, I guess. Triflin Oni, you guys want it?
I got it on my bonus roll.
Okay. Okay, we only got 10 minutes, so we may as well just do a poll on Arkamon for fun.
Ooh, cinematic.
And the Black Gate is whole. Behold the might of the Legion. Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. Gul'dan, ready the Black Gate for my invasion. These vermin will not delay me. The last light will
Okay,
fall
anyway, if you guys have ever done Mountain High Job, but this trash is like the first, the middle set of bosses. They all do the exact same things that they do in the raids. Asgore will do a cleave, will do a rain of fire, and he'll put Doom on someone, it'll kill you, and it'll spawn a Doom Lord. Anetheron spawns Infernals, and he does like a Carrion Swarm AoE sort of thing. Khazragul does the Mana Bomb, drain your mana, and he'll also do a War Stomp. If you get the Mana Drain thing, the Mark of Khazragul, run away, otherwise you'll explode and you'll kill everyone. Kill Asgore first, then Anetheron, and then Khazragul. May as well hero just to get through it, we're not going to use it on the boss, so. Yeah, just kind of tank them together.
Which one do you want, DB?
Generally, one person wants to tank Asgalore, and then the other one takes another awning Kaz.
I'll take the 2 on the left.
Alright.
It's Manarot's brother.
Alright, let's do this shit.
It's Asgalore. Go ahead and just hero, yeah. Tanks, get ready for fun stun time. But we got a Doom Lord in the back.
Of course it killed Bob.
It's gonna kill Sabris in a second.
Why?
I think you guys can release this, it's just trash. First other group of releases, like every week he comes back and gets hit with it again.
This is some pretty hectic crash.
It's kind of amusing though, it's like 3 trash mobs that have all of their abilities when they were still bosses, which just kind of shows you just like how much more complex it's gotten. Like, I mean, literally Khazragal was like, hey, you get stunned sometimes in melee and, oh, you get your mana drained and you explode. Okay, cool.
It was kind of boring.
I tried to life tap when I had the mark, but I didn't get it in time.
Alright, I'm not going to bother explaining, I'm just going to put marks down and I'm going to kind of explain why we do it, but,
This is a boss, go kill him. Alright, go.
I like this explanation.
Alright, so basically in phase 1 we just rotate him from side to side, tank the boss on blue facing green, ranged, we kind of stack up on the moon. The other side is mirrored, you tank the boss, when we move over to the other side, he'll cast something called a Lure of Flames and it'll move fire around. We move over to purple, face the boss towards star, stand on the red for ranged. Phase 1's not too hard, another one of these fights where it's sort of shit out of the ads. One ad we'll get is the Doomfire Spirit, and we'll summon a green fireball, and it will fixate on someone, and it will start chasing you with fire. You run that towards the pool on the left side. When we go to the other side, you run that towards the right side. So when we're on the blue moon side, you run the fire to the left. When we're on the purple red side, you run it to the right. Keep that in mind. Kill the Doomfire, avoid the fire. We'll also get a death brand. It'll put a brand on the current tank. This is when the other tank needs to Archimond and hold him. It'll summon a Hellfire Death Caller. He will start doing Shadow Blast on the tank. We need to kill that Death Caller as soon as we can. The tank that taunts the boss just holds on to the boss. And then, when the next brand comes out, the other tank takes the boss back. That's really the tank swap for here. The other ability he will do is he will do a Lure of Flames. Now, a fire that comes out from this Doomfire persists for the entirety of the fight until 40%. Now what he'll periodically do is he'll do a Lure of Flames. It'll pull all the fire towards random people's location. This is why we stay stacked up on the star, or not the star, the moon and the X. When this happens, we move over to the other side. So when a Lure of Flames comes out, we stand on moon until the little swirls appear underneath us, then we move over to red. That's phase 1 until 85%. I doubt we're going to get any further than that, so we may as well just pull it and just kind of get a feel for it. Just for the record, this fight has like 4 phases, and it has like 2 little intermission sort of phases, so really it has like 5 phases total. It's a long fight, and it's a pain in the ass, and I hate it, and because nothing ties together very well, and it just feels like a bunch of bullshit they threw together, because, hey, it's a boss does that, right? While we're moving also, when we get to the other side, we need to stay spread out after every Allure of Flame. So do a Shadowfell Burst, it'll knock a random person into the air, and people need to run and soak that, because when they land, it'll do a bunch of damage. Now, if we're stacked up when he does that, it'll send everyone into the air, and we will all die when we land. Other than that, like I said, I'll be calling out everything as we go. I'll say move, I'll say spread, blah, blah, blah. Alright, go ahead and just pull him.
4.
Remember, hold him on blue, face him towards kind of green. I have to adjust these markers, it's not a big deal. Okay, Doom fire's out. Coming out now. Go ahead and zerg the shit out of that fire. Just remember, kite that to your left. Other way, other way, other way. That Doomfire Spirit is something everybody goes to. Same with the ads. This is no melee goes to this one, range. This one everyone goes to, every ad here. Deathcaller's next. And move now. Other side is completely mirrored, all the way over to the other markers. Make sure we stay spread out. Everyone soaked that. Alright, now we can group back up again.